Hello everyone, we are going to make Baigan Bhurta today. It is known by Baigan Bharta, Baigan Bhurta, depending on from where you are. It's basically an eggplant mash, mashed up eggplant. And I have 2 pounds of eggplant and I'm going to roast the eggplant in the oven first. You can also roast it on the stove if you want to. It's much easier to do it in the oven, so I'm going to do it in the oven. And then you can add onions and tomatoes, one or the other, or you can do both. I like to add both, so I will do that. So I have a tray just drizzled with olive oil and I'm going to put my eggplant in it and roast it. So as you know, in our cooking there's always a lot of onions. So 1 onion finely sliced, I'm going to start the browning of it while my eggplant is in the oven. This is 1 medium onion, and I have about 1 pound of tomatoes and 1 serrano pepper finely chopped. So while this browns, my eggplant will be done. Cut. So the eggplant cooked for 30 minutes, and all I'm doing is I'm scraping out the flesh and we are going to discard the skin. If I was making it totally for home, I would just grind it all together, but this is the right way of making it, so I want to show you what the right mechanism is. So going back to our eggplant, I'm going to add some cumin and add ginger and garlic, and then add on the tomatoes. And while the tomatoes are being reduced, I will grind up the eggplant.
Okay.
So I've added the garlic and ginger, and now I'm going to add in the tomatoes. And yes, it looks like a lot of tomatoes, but we are going to let them all reduce first. And my eggplant is all ground up, and we'll be adding this once the tomatoes are reduced. I'm also going to add turmeric and red pepper and salt.
Okay.
So the tomato is now all smushed up, and to this we are going to add the eggplant. And this is only 2 pounds of eggplant, so as you can see, we are not going to have a lot of eggplant.
Go.
Eggplant is almost done. We're just going to add, and yes, that's a lot of green pepper, but I hardly put any red pepper in it, so this will have a lot of green pepper in it. So to make the consistency look a little finer, it would be a good idea for you to grind the tomatoes. I didn't, but mine would look a little uneven, so I would prefer to go with, next time if you're making it, go with grind up tomatoes.